Moira, played by Natalie J. Robb, has been the matriarch of the Barton family ever since she arrived in Emmerdale almost 15 years ago, and over that time, she has been able to expand her family. In recent weeks on the ITV soap, she has been doing her best to manage the responsibilities of being a mother, with her duties on the farm and supporting Faith Dingle, Sally Dexter, after she was diagnosed with secondary breast cancer. However, with Faith wanting to hide the truth from her family, she has found herself using Moira as a pawn, but in Monday's episode, she could have tempted fate with her latest lie. The installment began with Charles Dingle, Lucy Pargeter, wanting to find out what Moira and her mother Faith were hiding from her. She believed Moira had restarted her affair with Kane Dingle's Jeff Hordley, son, Nate Robinson, Juro Carter, but she couldn't have been further from the truth. Faith had turned up at the farm because she wanted to recoup from her first round of chemotherapy away from her loved ones. When Chaz caught Moira changing her clothes, which came as a result of Faith pouring a drink on her, the former stormed into the bedroom. This is where she found her mother fixing the sheets, explaining she was actually the one helping Moira as she had been diagnosed with the menopause. Faith kept the lie going as Chaz became more intrigued on how she didn't pick up the signs, but Faith explained Moira had been having night sweats, mood swings, and was very emotional. She even tried to pin it off as the reason her son Kane had gone to Scotland was because it was affecting the couple's marriage. Having thought she had put her foot in it, Chaz apologized and made her way back to the pub, which gave Moira a chance to have things out with her mother-in-law. "Menopause?" she asked, to which Faith replied, "Well, I had to say something." "What was wrong with the truth? That was your chance to tell her, but you threw me under the bus instead," Moira remarked, dropping a hint this could come back to bite her one day. "I can't tell her the truth now, it will break her heart," Faith said, with her daughter-in-law adding, "And it's not breaking mine? This is hard for me, too, Faith. I hate to see you suffer," she started to say as she fought the tears, having become very emotional. "I know you do, love. But you're the only one I can turn to," the Dingle matriarch commented, but it seemed the weight of the secrecy was taking its toll. Moira explained to her mother-in-law, "I want to support you, but trying to cope with this and keep it a secret, I'm struggling, Faith. And I'm not sure how much more I can take," she continued before leaving the room and allowing Faith to dwell on her actions. Although the emotional state could be over the fact Faith is ill and is going to die in the coming months, there might be another reason. It could well be Faith hit the nail on the head and her daughter-in-law is going through the menopause or is in the beginnings of it. Going to the hospital as she convinces herself she has it, Moira could be told she is in fact going through a change. This means she wouldn't be able to have any more children, and although she never planned to, the idea of the chance being ripped away from her could be hard to accept. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no Soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. Will Moira secretly battle her own diagnosis as the Dingle family begin to learn the truth about Faith's illness? Moira isn't the only one who knows the truth at the moment, as Wendy Posner, Susan Cookson, also found out Faith's cancer was back. The actress who plays Faith, Sally, recently spoke out about her character's new ally in this storyline and what this means for her future. Sally explained, "I think Faith wants to have her family's love and understanding on her own terms. She doesn't want them to pity her. She wants them to have a proper family feeling and love between them." Faith feels that if she tells Kane and Chaz the truth, they will pity her rather than love her. She wants to sort things out before she tells them. It's a nice opening of a friendship there between them. In a very quick period of time, they get to understand each other very well, Sally added. Wendy's had huge problems with her son and they've got a lot of empathy between them, which is lovely to play, she continued. However, Wendy might not only have Faith to contend with as she might have to become a source of support to Moira over her diagnosis. Will Moira's mixed emotions about everything make her feelings over the possibility of Faith dying even harder to process?